What's going on, everyone? Alliance Orc here, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I am going to be showing you how you can get your hands on the Desires Battle Gargon. This mount is a reward that comes from the Countess in the Ember Court scenario. With that being said, you will be required to be a Venthyr Covenant in the Shadowlands in order to acquire this beast. But there is a fair bit of explaining to do between here and there, so let's go ahead and hop right into the video. But first, make sure you go underneath this video, smash that subscribe button for me, as it helps me out a lot, helps me make more videos for you guys, and it's completely free. So, the first thing you want to do is, like I said, you want to become Venthyr, and you want to come to Sinfall. Then you want to talk to Foreman Flatfinger, and you want your Ember Court to be at least rank 4. Anything earlier and you will not be able to invite the Countess to the Ember Court. So, Discerning Taste is mandatory, which means you will need 40, 62, 74, you will need 80 redeemed souls from the Maw, 65, 16,500, and you'll need 29,000 anima to get all the way up to rank 4. So, once you have rank 4, you then want to head out to the top of Sinfall in order to be able to start prepping for the Ember Court. So, full little spoiler alert, this is actually a re-recording because I realized I left something very, very, very important out of the first recording, but we'll get to that in a minute. So you'll notice that, like, I have the Ember Court daily, and a lot of things are already pre-selected. So, when you get out here, you want to come up to Lord Gargon, and you want to go to the 4th slot. The 4th slot is where you will find the Countess. If she is not here, simply hit Revoke Invitation. Make sure you have plenty of infused rubies because you will be going through them fairly frequently during this grind. But as you can see, she likes decadent, relaxing, and formal. This is very, very, very important for the rep grind for her, as the more satisfied she is at the Ember Court, the more rep you will get. You'll always get rep with her, but the amount you get depends on how she's feeling at the end of the court. So as long as the scenarios you choose fit one of these 3, you are going to be fine. So, when you come to entertainment, I went ahead and chose Atoning Rituals, but Lost Chalice Band is also fair to play as well, as it does fit the Decadent request. But I am choosing to choose the formal one. But you can always flip back and forth before you choose. And then for food, I went ahead and chose the Tubbins Tea Party, as I feel like messy is kind of like the polar opposite of what the Countess would like. And then down here with themes, I don't have mystery mirrors yet, so unfortunately I cannot vouch for how that is. But I went with mortal reminders because of the relaxing aspect. Plus, I feel like dangerous is kind of like a polar opposite of what she would like. And I feel like there's like a yin and yang to this. And unfortunately, I cannot show what security is because I have to get some shaded stone, which I do not have, and I don't have a long boy mount. So, yay me! So, once you have all of that sorted out, you want to come over here and talk to Temmel, or you can talk to Temmel beforehand. But he'll have the daily, the Ember Court. Once you do that, you just run through, verify everything, then you talk to Temmel again, and that will start up the scenario. Again, the satisfaction of the Countess will determine how much rep you get. And once you have reached best friend with her, you simply have to do one more Ember Court with her being either very happy or elated at the end of the Ember Court. And then the mount, from what I've been reading, will be guaranteed, but she must be either very happy or elated. That's like the big takeaway here. And remember, you only need to invite the Countess, so I don't need to invite Stonehead, Shufa, or Mograine. I can if I want the extra rep, but it's not required. So, now for the part that made me have to re-record. As you can see, having the Countess as an option will open up the daily RSVP the Countess. However, I seem to have forgotten that the Countess is actually a little unique in the aspect of you can't just fly into her house and greet her willy-nilly. Oh, I have war mode on, that's why. Wait, what? No, I don't. Okay, whatever. That's not relevant. So, once you reach where the Countess is, you will actually realize her entire castle is sealed off. There is no way to get in her castle except through this building down here. You want to fly in and go in this mirror. Once you are inside of this mirror, you will find the Countess right here. And then you just simply complete her daily, and then you will be able to have her show up to your Ember Court. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead wrap this video up. If you guys did enjoy, subscribe. There will be a playlist showing up any second now showing a whole bunch of other mount videos I have made if you want to take a look at those. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.